It is time now for the Friday, August the 3rd, 2018 edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Well, we got a hold of Muleshoe Mules 2018 football schedule for varsity, JV, freshman, and Watson Junior High School. We posted it on Thursday on our Facebook and Twitter feed, so you can find it there and download it and print it out if you want to have one to keep with you. But looking at the schedule this year, they'll start with a scrimmage on August the 17th at Dimmitt. That will be the very first scrimmage of the year. The JV and freshman teams combined will start at 5 p.m. there in Dimmitt, and then at 6 p.m. will be the varsity versus the Bobcats in their first scrimmage under new coach Lee Walker. August the 23rd, we will be in action in a scrimmage again here in Muleshoe at Benny Douglas Stadium at the new David Wood Field. Again, 5 p.m. is JV and freshman, and 6 p.m. is the varsity against Seminole right here in Muleshoe. Then the season begins on Friday, August the 31st versus Dalhart right here in Muleshoe, and the start time will be at 7 p.m., so that's something different. Coach would always like to have the games, all of them start at 7:30, but this year we will have lots of the games begin at 7 p.m., a few of them still at 7:30, though. On September the 7th, the second game of the season will be at New Deal against the Lions at New Deal again. That's just north of Lubbock. The start time on this one will be 7:30 p.m. Then homecoming will be the third game of the season against our old rivals, Freona. The Chieftains will be in action here in Muleshoe at 7 p.m. at Benny Douglas Stadium, and that's homecoming, the third game of the season, September the 14th. Then September the 21st will be the Mules will be on the road against Brownfield. Start time at 7:30. September the 28th, Idalou will be at Idalou at 7:30. The open date then will follow on October the 5th that week, and then we will start district here in Muleshoe against Littlefield on October the 12th. Start time is 7 p.m. October the 19th, second district game against Shallowater at Shallowater at 7 p.m. And all these district games begin at 7 p.m. October the 26th, here in Muleshoe versus River Road, 7 p.m. November the 2nd, here in Muleshoe versus the Slayton Tigers. And then October the 9th, we'll end up the regular season with the district game against Bushland, and that will be at Bushland. They're just west of Amarillo at 7 p.m. Now, the freshman and JV games are all freshman games will be at 5 p.m., and then the JV games follow at 6:30. It's the exact opposite of the Mules as where the place of the game will be. So if the Mules are on the road, the JV and freshmen will be here in Muleshoe. And again, the start times will be 5 and 6:30 p.m. And, of course, their games are on Thursday. The junior high schedule looks like this. They won't start until September the 13th, and they will be in action on Thursday on September 13th here in Muleshoe versus Freona. The B team 4 p.m. The 7th grade games will all be at 5, and the 8th grade games at 6:15. They'll play Freona on September the 13th, September 20th, Brownfield at Brownfield, September the 27th. At Idalou, there's no B team game in that one. October the 4th will be at Dimmitt. All three teams will be playing. October the 11th will be here in Muleshoe versus Littlefield. No B team game in that one. October the 18th versus Shallowater at Shallowater. October the 25th will be here in Muleshoe versus River Road. And November the 1st will be here in Muleshoe versus Slayton. November the 8th will be at Bushland. And again, the B teams will play every Thursday at 4, the 7th grade teams at 5 p.m., and then the 8th grade team at 6:15. Of course, our new athletic director, head football coach, is Lee Walker, and we'll pull up before school starts and all these activities starts our interview when Lee first came to Muleshoe and was introduced back in the spring, so you can look at that one again. His assistant coaches are Jesse Garza, offensive coordinator, Matt Vaccaro, defensive coordinator, Stephen Butler, Jalen Garza, Charles Hurst, Ryan Miller, Matt Villanueva, Trent Walker, Ross Johnson, Zach Toscano, and the athletic trainer is Crystal Miller. The Meet the Mules program will be on the first day of school at 6 p.m. that evening on Wednesday, August the 22nd. And, of course, it will be in the MHS gymnasium. That's Meet the Mules will be 6 p.m. on the first day of school, Wednesday, August 22nd at the MHS gymnasium. They will have 2 full pep rallies during the football season, and they will, of course, be in the MHS gym. They will be before the homecoming game on that Friday afternoon, September 14th versus Freona, and then before the senior pep rally that Friday, which is the last home game of the season, which is November the 2nd versus Slayton. All other games will be preceded by the smaller send-off type formats, which are in the MHS cafeteria commons area. So 2 full pep rallies before the homecoming game versus Freona, September 14th, and the senior pep rally November 2nd versus Slayton. Make sure to watch first thing Saturday when you get up. We'll have our interview with all of the new teachers and staff members at the Muleshoe Independent School District. Find it on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, on our Facebook page, Gil Lamb, and our Twitter feed, also rotating on AW Broadband Channel 6 on the cable, and our interview with all the new teachers at MISD for this 2018-19 school year is our Meet Your Neighbor for August, proudly presented to you by United Supermarkets. The new teachers this year that we got to interview on Thursday morning are Samantha Anderson. She's a first grade teacher at Dillman. Cassidy Martin, second grade teacher. Tessa Toscano, kindergarten teacher. Sarah Smiley, second grade teacher at Dillman. Kim Cox, pre-K teacher at Dillman. Jonna Blackburn, DeShazo and Dillman special ed teacher. Lori Taylor will now be a fourth grade math teacher at DeShazo Elementary, moving from the high school. Kaylin Kaufman is coming back home, and she will be a fourth grade reading teacher at DeShazo. Trisha Edwards is coming back to the school district. She'll be a third grade math teacher at DeShazo. Lisa Ferguson, third grade DeShazo teacher for the ELAR program. Joby Fontenot will be third grade social studies and science teacher at DeShazo. Tiana Verdell will be fourth grade reading and writing teacher at DeShazo. Dana Prieto will be a TA at DeShazo. Haley Hurst, eighth grade science at junior high. Megan Sorley, sixth grade reading and athletic coach. Catherine Carroll will be in charge of the ISS program at Watson Junior High School. Christy Frost will be the Watson Junior High librarian. Carrie Morris will be the special ed TA at junior high. Matthew Vaccaro will be MHS Career Prep, and of course he's the varsity football defensive coordinator that we mentioned earlier. CJ Hurst will be MHS US History and a coach. Matthew Villanueva, MHS Math Models and coach. Trent Walker, MHS History coach, MHS World History and a coach. Mary Wheat will be the MHS Junior English teacher, and she is also this year's cheerleading sponsor. Bianca Gonzalez will be a TA at Muleshoe High School. Michelle Young has been hired by our school. Of course, she's been a Muleshoe resident for quite some time and very active at the Trinity Christian Center Church, where she sings there with her beautiful voice. She will be in charge of the MHS yearbook program and will be helping out with the MHS band and choir programs. MHS also new to the MISC, Michelle Romas will be a diagnostician for the special ed program. Courtney Fontenot will be a pathologist in speech language. Kim Chafin will be the MHS sophomore honors English teacher, and also she's the new varsity Lady Mules head basketball coach. Kelsey Jones is a MHS Ag Science teacher. Camry Martin is another MHS Ag Science teacher. And find that all on Saturday on muleshoetv.com, our Facebook, Gil Lamb, our Twitter feed, as well on AW Broadband Channel 6. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location, monitor and control dependent cardholder usage, receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions, and take action, deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
This is Isla Reynolds. I am 7 years old, and I know one thing, that Leal's Mexican food is the best. I love the chips and salsa at Leal's. The enchiladas are super. You have to try the guacamole and sopapillas. That's at my favorite Leal's in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard.
Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe has marked down all of their shoes and boots. 20% off now through August 4th, just in time to get your kids ready for back to school. Also, don't forget the Texas tax-free weekend at Tattered is Friday, August 10th and Saturday, August 11th. They have a rack of shoes, boots, and lace-ups drastically marked down and all priced at $100. New shipment of stylish Texas t-shirts, and have recently restocked their baseball cap selection with some new lineman and oil-filled life caps and lots more on the way. Send your favorite college student back to school with this awesome, huge laundry bag that they're sure to love. Tattered Tumbleweed has new items all over in their baby wall, including towels, angel wings, baby mats, bath bombs, and check out the cool canvas ruler growth chart. Tattered Tumbleweed is at 1405 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m., and Saturdays, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. in Muleshoe, Texas. Well, Howard Watson died on Sunday, July the 29th here in Muleshoe at the Parkview Nursing Care Center. He had been struggling for some time with Alzheimer's. There will be no memorial service for Howard. His body was donated to science. He is survived by his wife, Judy, and his two sons, Troy and Neil, among many other relatives. Please keep the family of Howard Watson on your prayer list. Again, he died on Sunday at the Parkview Nursing Care Center at the age of 83, and he is survived by his wife, Judy, and their two sons, Troy and Neil. Please keep that whole family on your prayer list today. Taylor Whitley, 38, of Lake Jackson, Texas, just south of Houston, formerly of the Sudan community, died unexpectedly on Wednesday this week. Taylor Ross Whitley was born February the 21st, 1980 in Baytown, Texas. He started to school in Muleshoe before moving to Sudan, although he and his family continued attending church here at the First Baptist Church in Muleshoe. Taylor was the valedictorian of his class of 1998 from Sudan High School, where he was a standout football player, but he was also an excellent track and field athlete, where he won 3 state titles in the shot put and 1 in the discus while at high school at Sudan. Taylor Whitley played in college football at Texas A&M from 1999 to 2002, starting 34 of his 45 games. He was a 4-year letterman and a 3-year starter at Texas A&M, cementing his spot at right guard. Taylor graduated from Texas A&M with a degree in international business management. After his senior season, he was drafted in the 3rd round by the Miami Dolphins and played for 4 years in the NFL for the Dolphins, Denver Broncos, and Washington Redskins. Taylor Whitley is survived by his wife, Shannon, and their 2 young daughters, his parents, Dennis and Lynette of Edna, Texas, and a sister, Lauren Lewig, and her husband, Chad, and their 2 sons. His father, Dennis Whitley, was in the crop insurance business while they lived in our area, and his mother, Lynette, was the longtime family and consumer science teacher at Sudan High School before they moved. Funeral arrangements are pending under the direction of Restwood Funeral Home in Clute, Texas. Please keep the Whitley family on your prayer list today at the very unexpected early death of Taylor Whitley, 38, of Lake Jackson. He died unexpectedly on Wednesday. Please keep that family on your prayer list. Nora Gonzalez Avina died on Monday, July the 16th at her home here in Muleshoe. She was 59 years of age. The funeral mass for Nora will be held on Friday morning, August the 10th at 10 a.m. at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church here in Muleshoe. Please keep the Avina family on your prayer list today. Again, Nora Gonzalez Avina, 59, of Muleshoe, died on Monday, July the 26th at her home here. The funeral mass for Nora will be held on Friday, August the 10th at 10 a.m. at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church here in Muleshoe. The Muleshoe Church of Christ will have a big garage sale in their gym at 2201 West American Boulevard on the west edge of Muleshoe today on Friday, August the 3rd from 1 until 7 p.m. and then Saturday, August the 4th, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. At 3 p.m. then they will have an auction where the winner of the auction takes everything that is left in the garage sale. They have furniture, baby items, children and adult clothes, household items, bedding, bicycles, fitness equipment, and much, much more. That's a garage sale going on by all the members of the Muleshoe Church of Christ, 2201 West American Boulevard, in their gym. It will be today, Friday, August 3rd, 1 until 7 p.m., Saturday, August the 4th, 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. Then at 3 p.m. they will have an auction, and the winner of the auction will take home everything that wasn't sold in the garage sale. Again, they'll have furniture, baby items, children and adult clothes, household items, bedding, bicycles, fitness equipment, and much, much more. Rotating on AW Broadband Channel 6 right now, and on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, you can see the Tuesday afternoon well-attended rally town hall meeting by Beto O'Rourke. He is the Democratic candidate running for U.S. Senate here in Texas, and that's available on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com. Also, you can find it rotating on AW Broadband Channel 6. Well, you're watching now some video of all the components that have started moving through Muleshoe this week for the wind farm that's being built around the Circleback area in Bailey County. And we're excited to see this wind farm really starting to take shape as they're building everything above the ground now, all the towers and the extremely long blades that are coming through town. So be very careful, especially when those blades come through, as they have trouble getting through the crossroads there at the lights. But you're watching video from this week. I filmed several of the components come through and gone out there south. You can see a large tower or crane out there that are starting to put up the towers. We're going to go out this weekend as we have access and get up closer and do some video. And so look, next week we'll have some more video up close and personal with these brand new wind farm windmills that are going up around in the Circleback area. And when they finish with this phase 1, which will probably be the very 1st of December, there'll be 43 windmills south of Muleshoe in the Circleback area, most of them in Bailey County, but some of them over into Lamb. The Muleshoe City Council will meet in special session on Monday, August the 6th at 5:30 p.m. in the council chambers at City Hall here in Muleshoe. The only item on the agenda is an executive session, and they will look at personnel matters. And, of course, we have a vacant job for the police chief with the city of Muleshoe, and they will be looking at that. Then they will come out of the executive session and consider action regarding the closed session. That's all going on Monday, August the 6th at 5:30 p.m., a special meeting of the Muleshoe City Council at City Hall. There will be a back-to-school health fair take place at the Muleshoe Area Public Library on August the 17th from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. that morning. That's Friday, August the 17th. Those participating from different agencies and businesses in town: K&K Pharmacy, Catholic Charities, Maximus Foundation, South Plains Head Start, South Plains Community Action, First Care Health Plan, Muleshoe Police Department, Legal Aid of Northwest Texas, Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center, and Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service. That's a back-to-school health fair going on at the Muleshoe Area Public Library. All kids of all ages are invited to come on Friday, August the 17th, 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. It is time now for the weather forecast, brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy. It is back to school time now at K&K Pharmacy, and they have some great kids programs. Back to School Bash is a free backpack with select school supplies for children kindergarten through 5th graders. Bring your kid in to K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard, August 1st until their supplies last. Right here in Muleshoe, you can call or text 806-272-7511. The child must be present to receive a backpack. Also, K&K Pharmacy has the free Vitamins for Kids program for Healthy Kids Chewable multivitamins for every child's nutritional needs. You can pick up a free bottle every 30 days at K&K Pharmacy. The parent must come in and sign each child up for the vitamin program at your good neighbor pharmacy, K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard, right here in Muleshoe, Texas. Well, early Thursday morning, about 3 a.m., we had a storm roll up and drop 21 hundredths of an inch of rain here at the National Weather Service station at Channel 6. The Muleshoe Mesonet site, 2 miles south of town, got 19 100ths of an inch of rain. And we're going to look at our forecast, and we have another slight chance of rain this Friday evening. But other than that, we'll have a clear weekend with temperatures in the lower 90s, mostly sunny, high near 94 degrees today on Friday for Muleshoe. South winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. A 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms tonight, mostly cloudy, low around 67. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then looking at Saturday, beginning our weekend, mostly sunny, high near 93 degrees. South winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, mostly clear Saturday night, low around 65. Sunny on Sunday, high near 93 degrees. South winds between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Then clear Sunday night, low around 65. South winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Monday, sunny, high near 92 degrees. South-southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Monday night, mostly clear, low around 67. Tuesday, mostly sunny, high near 91 degrees. Then Tuesday night, our rain chances come back. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy, low around 66. Wednesday, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny, high near 91. And Wednesday night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy, low around 64. And repeating our forecast for today on Friday, mostly sunny, high near 94 degrees. A 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms Friday night, mostly cloudy, low around 67, mostly sunny, high near 93 on Saturday, mostly clear Saturday night, low around 65. K&K Pharmacy has brought to you this edition of the weather forecast. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. Aim Bank Muleshoe and Farwell is bringing many exciting opportunities to the Muleshoe, Lasbuddy, and Farwell areas, and technology enhancements increase lending capabilities while keeping all of the same smiling faces you're used to in both locations. Aim Bank Muleshoe joins the many area full-service Aim Bank locations in the Panhandle, South Plains, Permian Basin and Big Country regions of Texas, combined with an ATM network of more than 750 Stripes convenience stores locations in Texas, New Mexico, along with Oklahoma. AIM Bank has a commitment of supporting local communities and their local customers right here in the Muleshoe area. AIM Bank, where a handshake still means something, both member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street has two nurse practitioners, Christy Lee and Kristen Neely. You can make an appointment now by calling 806-272-7544 at the medical clinic at Muleshoe with either Christy or Kristen. The medical clinic at Muleshoe is located inside of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe. Again, the number to call is 806-272-7544 to make your appointment now to see either Christy Lee or Kristen Neely, nurse practitioners at the medical clinic of Muleshoe.
Well, congratulations goes out to Greta Donaldson right here in Muleshoe as she won the Don't Let Go of Summer Yeti Rambler 20-ounce tumbler giveaway from Frying Cox on their Facebook page this week. She won it yesterday on Thursday. So Greta, if she hasn't already gone down, needs to go to 401 South 1st Street to pick up her free Yeti Rambler 20-ounce tumbler. She was the winner. Over 67 people signed up for this giveaway, and Greta Donaldson won it. Congratulations to her. The First Baptist Church will have their back-to-school cookout for their entire church on Wednesday, August the 15th. At the Coward home, if I am not mistaken. Also, the next day on Thursday, August 16th, they will have be honoring all the teachers and staff members of the Muleshoe schools with a meal there at their fellowship hall at noon at the First Baptist Church. So all teachers and staff members are welcome to that. School in Muleshoe again will start on Wednesday, August the 22nd. And if your child will attend school for the very first time in their life, we would like to interview them. Call us here at Channel 6, 806-566-5881. The Muleshoe Water Park in our new city park's last day of operation for this summer will be Friday, August the 17th. So make sure to get all your swimming in before Friday, August the 17th, as that is the water park's last day. They're open Tuesday through Sundays and closed every Monday. And again, their last day in operation at the Muleshoe Water Park is Friday, August the 17th. There is a new program here in Muleshoe that wants to supply warm meals for all veterans under the age of 60 who served honorably and are struggling financially. The Meals for Vets program partners with the Bailey County Veteran Services Officer Judy Kaufman, and she can refer a vet to receive a free hot meal daily. Contact Judy by calling between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. on Fridays, 806-272-3647. That's Judy Kaufman. Her office is the first office as if you go in the south entrance of the Bailey County Courthouse on your left. And again, call her 806-272-3647. There's an account set up to help with the medical expenses for Matthew Alarcon. It's at AIM Bank right here in Muleshoe. He is the son and a Muleshoe High School student of Rick and Rhea Gonzalez, or Alarcon, and he has now gone through half of his 6 rounds of chemo in Lubbock. He was diagnosed with cancer at the end of the school year last year. Please keep Matthew Alarcon and his family on your prayer list today. And again, there's a medical fund expenses open up at AIM Bank here in Muleshoe at the Crossroads for Matthew. On your prayer list today, remember Starla Ellis, who's now at home, Juan and Mabel Jaime, Charla Stanford's father. Remember on your prayer list today, Ann Johnson. She had an angiogram along with a stent put in on Thursday morning at the Heart Hospital in Lubbock. Please keep Ann Johnson on your prayer list today. She should be coming home today on Friday. Continue to remember Ruth Hall. She is undergoing cancer treatment in Lubbock and is halfway through her treatments as well, and they're going well. We spoke with Ruth earlier this week. Also remember her husband John on your prayer list today. Remember Eddie Morris on your prayer list today. He's a patient at Covenant Hospital in Lubbock. He is doing much better at our last report, but continue to remember Eddie Morris as he's in the hospital in Lubbock at Covenant. Doris and Butch Vandiver, Randy Smith, and his wife Terry. Remember Ann and Marshall Head, Kathy Wilson, Jean Paul and Corlin Jarman as they recently moved to Lubbock, Betty Noble, Lisa Oftenkamp, Holly Russell, Donna Burton. Remember Nona Marlowe, Elisa Lee, the daughter of Mr. and Ms. Charles Hamilton. She's suffering with cancer. Remember Tony Holman. Carolyn Harris needs to remain on your prayer list today, please. Also remember the families of those grieving the loss of a loved one recently, like the family of Lee Magby. Also remember the family of Vicki Garner, Nora Gonzalez Avina. Remember the family of Kathy Garcia, the family of Betty Bryant. Remember the family of Scott Dudley, and the family of Howard Watson, along with the family of Ricky Seaton, and the family of Linda White. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News Program, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain rotating on AW Broadband Channel 6 as well. Find it free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. We'll hear from a steer roper in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sounds of Texas is brought to you here on AW Broadband Channel 6 and at muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They are celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Dan Fisher grew up on the family ranch near Andrews, went away to college, then came back home.
I was going to teach school, and I started rodeoing, and I made more money that first month I went to rodeoing than a school teacher made in a year, so I just thought I'd just keep trying that for a while.
Dan does what is called single steer roping.
A man ropes the steer, lays a trip, lays the steer down, and goes down and ties him. It's just pretty much like calf roping, only you're roping a 500 or 600 pound steer instead of a 200 pound calf. It's a fun event. It's a little more dangerous than all the other roping events. There's some injuries go along with it, but it's just part of what you like to do.
He gets to rodeo with his sons.
Yes, one of them is 34 and one's 30. They've been doing it since they were children. We travel together a lot. We practice together every day. We've all made the national finals together at one time, twice, and we're the only family to ever do that. 3 of us make the national finals the same year, so we're pretty proud of that.
A room in his house is full of trophies and other recognitions he has earned as a steer roper.
18 national finals, yes. One son's been in 12, and the other one's been in 4 or 5. I'm not real sure. They've made him the last 3 years. It's something we compete at and love to do.
From April to October, he and his sons are competing all over the country.
Making rodeos every week, all over the Northwest and up in Kansas and Wyoming and Montana and just wherever they have them.
He says San Antonio has a big steer roping event.
Cheyenne, Wyoming's really big. Pendleton, Oregon, Dodge City, Kansas. Pecos, Texas is huge.
Not every rodeo has steer roping.
It's always been kind of a specialty event where they had a big arena. Generally, it was done at just the big major rodeos.
Their practice sessions start in the afternoon and end around dark. Their arena was built in the 1940s.
Every roper in the nation's roped there at one time or another. You come out and practice with us. Toots Mansfield roped in that arena many years ago with my dad.
Dan has been steer roping at rodeos since 1985.
Once I got my professional card, I was a team roper at the time. Got to seeing steer roping quite a bit, rodeoing around, and got to liking it, so just decided to get into it.
Dan Fisher of Andrews. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.